Hi, I'm Diane with the user researchers and the Heat Networks team at Ofgem. Today we're just going to go through how to complete the organisation details after you've registered your heat network. So you'll see that we need a bit more information about the organisation before you can actually register any heat networks. So if we go up to organisation details here, you'll see that it will confirm the name and address that you've given in the registration. However, we do need to add further information. So we'll just click here. So once we've added all this information, you have full access to the portal. It's got some guidance here as to what kind of information that we'll need. So it's the type of work that the organisation does, whether it's part of a joint venture, special purpose vehicle, or a subsidiary. We also need to know about any operation or supply continuity plans, the start and end dates of the accounting period, that's for profit organisations, whether you have signed off accounts, and whether the organisation expects to have finance and resource available to carry out heat network activity for the next 12 months. If you do have accounts for the most recent accounting period, we'll ask for net profit and loss, total value of liquid assets, and whether the assets exceed liabilities. We'll also ask for running costs for the previous financial year and total income for the previous financial year as well, and whether the organisation hedges any of its gas or electricity requirements. So we'll just go on here. You do have an option to add in an alternate email address for legal correspondence. In this situation, we'll say that we don't have any other addresses. Here, if you say, no, we don't operate for profit, I'll show you what we ask in this section, and then we'll go back and then select that we do operate for profit, because there's different question sets. So if we say we're a local authority, we don't operate for profit, and we are subject to social housing regulations. For this example, we're not a joint venture or special purpose vehicle. And then check your answers. And then you would confirm and save. If we go back and change this to yes, we do operate for profit, and say that we are an energy services company, it will ask if we do have operation or supply continuity in place, and our accounting period, when that starts and ends. It also asks whether we have signed off accounts for the most recent accounting period. And if we expect to have sufficient finance and resources available to continue regulated heat network activity. It's asking us for the net profit and loss for the most recent financial year, and liquid assets as well. And confirmation that the liabilities at the end of the most recent financial year, the assets exceed them. Total running costs and total income. And hedging as well. So there is help with hedging here. If you hedge that, so I'll click yes for this example. And it's asking how many months in advance we would do that for and what percentage. Okay. And we'll continue here with no. And then we've got the check our answers page, which you can go back in and change any of these answers. And if we confirm and save this, it will tell us that these details have now been saved, and we can either edit this information or go back to home. And then you'll see that the organisation details have been submitted, and that's now opened up the area to be able to add a new heat network. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful, and yeah, have a look and see what the other videos are available. Thanks, bye now.